you can see this is why I do my eyebrows. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my eyebrows. So this is how I do them regularly. And an important thing to keep in mind when doing your eyebrows is they are sisters, not twins. So it's okay if they don't look exactly the same. So you can see I have hairs here that are a little longer than on this side, and the arch isn't, you know, it's okay. It's really fine. So if you want to see how I achieved this, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, good to go. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, the three things that I use is, I guess it's 4 things. So I've got a little spoolie, so that's what this is called, if you didn't know. And then I use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It looks like this. It actually has a spoolie on one side, but since I have one, I don't have to take the cap off of. So it's got like a tiny little like crayon. Use that. And I also use a angled brush and just some basic brown powder, nothing special. But you want to make sure whatever brown color that you use doesn't have any like shimmer in it or anything. And because you have sparkly, I mean, if you want to have sparkly brows, you do you. Okay, so first thing, take spoolie, and I first go from the top and I brush my eyebrows down, like that. I'm gonna do that on each side. Okay, then I take the pencil and I just draw a line along the top. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. And you don't need to try and make your arch up here at the top. You can make your arch down at the bottom, and that will define that lift. Because if you do it up here, it's gonna look really unnatural. So when I'm going along here, I'm pushing kind of hard. I mean, I'm not like stabbing it into my skin, but I'm pushing kind of hard to really deposit that color so I get a nice like sharp line. But when I go up here, I'm just really kind of like feathering that line in. And you see how my hairs come up a little further than I'm taking that line? I'm not gonna go all the way up here. Oh. I'm just going about right here. So it's still like it's still a natural line, and we can make it look a little more natural with the powder. Okay, so I'm gonna do my other side real quick. Now, okay, so now we have the tops on, so we're just gonna brush them up from the bottom. Just brush them up. Okay, and now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna create a line across the bottom. And you know how up here we just kind of feathered the line in? So I do that down here as well. Just start our line going, it's angling up, and it's not super dark. And then once we get up here where the hair is more dense, we're gonna start drawing a bit of a thicker line. Okay. Yeah. And don't worry about like closing this. You'll finish that up with the powder. because I find if I fill my entire eyebrows in with the pencil, one, that's using a lot of pencil, and this, I mean, it's not cheap, and also they just look so dark. So I like just outlining them and then filling it in with powder. That's how I do it. Okay, now I'm done with these guys, the pencil and the spoolie. So now I'm gonna take this angled brush and my powder, and so same as before, we're gonna go more heavy-handed here in the corner and in the tail, and we're gonna go lighter up here. So I packed it on, and we're essentially, I mean, I'm just like tapping it on and kind of pushing it in a little bit. No more than that. And that just kind of deposits the color in between your brow hairs, like onto your skin. And it gives you that kind of sharp looking line. And now as I go up further, I'm taking less product, and then I'm gonna take my angle and I'm gonna match it up. Match it up with the angle of my eyebrow and brush the color on like that. Okay. Alright, see how it's darker down here and lighter up here? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do my other one real quick. So. Okay. Now I'm done with that. I like to use brow gel to set them, and I actually just recently bought a new one from Ulta. It's just the Ulta brand eyebrow gel, because the other one that I have was looking real nasty. And I was running low, so I had to open it. But this just helps to set it. So it's just a clear brow gel, nothing super special. And this needs more on it. And that's gonna keep them locked in this shape. All right, that is how I fill in my brows. So some other tips if you don't know where to end your brows or just shaping them in general. So first off, a tip that I have is if you are looking on how to shape them. So you just take your, a brush, line this up with your nose, right? And then go out a little further, and you want to put this through the middle of your, okay, you're not going to put it through the middle of your eye. You see what I'm saying? Like this is going to go, the line of the brush, that's what I'm going for. That's where your arch is going to go. And then out a little further, the corner of your eye, still at your nose, corner of your eye, right here, that's where the end needs to go, okay? And then best tweezers of all time are these little pink ones from Anastasia. I'm so speechless. They're just so amazing. I got little like baby ones in like a set of like brow stuff that I bought from Sephora. It was like I don't know, it was like a whole set of stuff from Anastasia for brows. And I had like little tiny ones, and I didn't even pay attention to them when I first got the set. And then back in like May or something, I started using them and I was like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. Because you know those teeny tiny little hairs that they're just impossible to get, and you'll end up like ripping your skin out and you try and get it. I just always assumed like I just have to be okay with that. These, I don't know what it is about this, but they will get out any tiny little hair. It's just, I love them so much. I will say, I mean, they're maybe $25, $30 in that price range, but it is an investment that I say is very worth your money. Yeah, I buy these. Other than that, other thing, I don't do the whole like concealer cleanup dealio with my eyebrows. I just don't really ever see a need to do that, but I do very much enjoy highlighting underneath my eyebrows. So this is a very white eyeshadow from Essence. It's Snowflake. So I'm just gonna take a teeny tiny little pencil brush, or packing brush, I guess. Right there. Yeah, I like that. All right. And that is it. If you guys have any more questions or more video suggestions you want me to do, please leave me a comment. And if you like watching my videos and want to see more and be notified, then hit the subscribe button and you will be notified when I upload more videos. And if you liked this one, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.